Have you ever thought about what makes a high-value man appealing and respected by women? High-value men don't just attract women with good looks or impressive accomplishments, they also have qualities on the inside that make them attractive and worthy. These qualities, which are called virtues in Stoic philosophy, make them desirable and make women want to return to them over and over again. Stoicism says that high-value men don't let their strong emotions get the best of them. Instead, they know how to keep their minds in check. This shows that they are stable and confident. Today, let's talk about the 10 charismatic traits of a high-value man from a Stoic point of view. Once you understand these traits, you'll know how to become a man that women love and respect. You'll be able to attract any woman, and you'll never have to worry about being ignored or turned down again. Before we start, please give this video a thumbs up to show your support. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notice bell to get great tips that will help you improve yourself and become the best version of yourself right now. Pay attention, and let's start. Number 1. He doesn't crave her attention desperately. Think about this situation to understand a key Stoic principle that can be applied to relationships. There are two people. The first one is constantly texting a woman, eagerly asking about her day and when they can meet again. Which one do you think interests her more? The second one is about his own life and reaching out less often, but more deeply. Which one do you think? Stoic wisdom says it would be the second person, because they aren't desperate for attention. According to the Stoics, peace and self-sufficiency are very important. A man with these traits doesn't need constant attention from a woman to feel good about himself. Instead, he knows that a calm and steady presence is naturally attractive. Women are drawn to men who are confident and independent because these traits suggest a partner who can help build a stable and fulfilling relationship. Think about the story of Penelope from ancient mythology. There were many suitors for her, and each one was more desperate than the last to win her love. But Odysseus, who was away and going through his own problems, kept his cool and won her heart back. Echoes the Stoic idea that real love comes from being sure of yourself and not needing someone, not from being desperate or desperate for something. A high-worth Stoic person knows that if a relationship with a woman doesn't work out, it's not because of something wrong with him. He knows that compatibility is key and that it's healthier to find someone with whom mutual respect and interest naturally align. From a Stoic point of view, a man's lack of desperation for a woman's attention is not just a trick. It's a sign of his inner stability and sense of his own worth. This makes him more attractive and leads to healthier, more honest relationships. By focusing on developing oneself and maintaining a serene confidence, a man is more likely to find a partner who appreciates and resonates with his true self. Number 2. He uplifts her genuinely. Uplifting someone is a deep way to show respect and appreciation, and Stoic thought places a lot of value on this. Stoicism shows us how important it is to acknowledge and praise the good qualities and contributions of others in order to build mutual respect and stronger personal relationships. A good deal. This is something that guys really get and use when they're with women. To make a woman feel good about herself, you can't just say nice things about her. You have to really appreciate her traits and contributions. This could mean recognizing how smart she was to solve a difficult problem at work, how kind she was in a tough situation, or how she brings a new point of view to talks. Such affirmations help her feel seen and respected for who she is, not just how she looks or what she can do. They are better than general compliments like, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen," which can come across as fake and overstated. Specific and heartfelt comments like, "I really admire how you handled that situation with grace," or "Your passion for your hobbies is truly inspiring," would have more of an effect. These show that you're interested in her as a person and in what she does, not just how she looks. Genuine and thoughtful comments are a big part of a Stoic approach to relationships because they stress how important it is to be real and have meaningful interactions. The way a man supports and encourages a woman shows that he values her inner traits and strengths, which is in line with the Stoic view of how important virtue and character are. When a guy praises a woman's accomplishments and qualities, it shows what kind of person she is. Besides making her feel better about herself, he builds a relationship based on mutual respect and admiration. This creates a positive feedback loop in the relationship where both partners feel supported and appreciated, which makes the bond stronger and more resilient. In essence, making a woman feel good about herself through sincere and specific affirmations is a powerful way to deepen a connection. It fits with the Stoic ideal of living honestly and building relationships based on genuine appreciation and respect for each other's virtues. Number 3. He embodies confidence and self-assurance. Think about a normal social situation. You're at a party and see an attractive woman across the room. You want to talk to her, but aren't sure how to start the conversation. A man with high self-esteem and confidence in himself would approach her without worrying too much about being turned down. This kind of self-assurance is not only attractive, it's a basic idea in Stoic philosophy that teaches people to know themselves and stay calm no matter what is going on around them. Stoicism stresses how important it is to be self-aware and strong, which are traits that are especially appealing in social situations. A man who is sure of himself knows his good qualities and bad qualities and accepts them both without too much pride or shame. Because he is neither boastful nor self-deprecating, he walks up to the woman not because he thinks he needs to prove something, but because he wants to connect. For example, imagine a man seeing a woman at a party and remembering the Stoic principle that some things are within his control and others are not. His approach is within his control, but her response is not. With this mindset, he can approach her calmly and confidently, ready for any outcome. If she wants to talk, that's great. If not, he stays calm and moves on, knowing that rejection doesn't make him less valuable. Women are usually interested in guys with this level of confidence because it makes them think of a stable and safe partner, which are both important for a healthy relationship. A confident man doesn't get his self-esteem from other people. He gets it from his actions and his beliefs. This makes him not only a more attractive romantic partner, but also a stronger, more reliable person. Also, a man's Stoic confidence is quietly compelling because it's not just about knowing he's hot, but also about being deeply rooted in his values and principles. Being deeply sure of yourself is what really attracts people. It's not a showy confidence that hits deep. In conclusion, Stoicism teaches that being confident and secure in one's identity isn't just about impressing others or avoiding rejection. It's about living in line with one's true nature. Being genuine and calm not only makes a man attractive to women, but it also makes his interactions and relationships better, helping him to handle life with grace and strength. Number 4. He treats her as an equal, not as royalty. It may seem strange at first, but real respect in a relationship comes from treating each other as equals and not putting one person above the other. This idea fits well with Stoic ideas, which stress seeing everyone as basically capable and deserving of respect without undue difference or elevation. A high-worth A man knows that putting a woman on a high and treating her like a queen can sabotage your relationship. Like men, women want to be respected and valued for their skills and abilities, not spoiled or overly praised. They want to be seen as strong people. When a couple works together on a home improvement project, if the man assumes that the woman needs constant help or can't handle certain tools because of her gender, it's not only condescending, but also diminishes her role. Instead, recognizing her abilities and treating her as a fully capable partner makes for a healthier and more supportive relationship dynamic. In Stoic terms, everyone has reason and virtue, so a woman is just as capable of rational thought and action as a man. Treating her with the dignity of an equal shows a deep understanding of these ideas, which say that virtue and wisdom are human traits, not gendered traits. To be clear, treating a woman as an equal doesn't mean ignoring her or not caring about her. It means interacting with her as a full partner, with her own thoughts, strengths, and weaknesses, just as you would expect to be treated yourself. This kind of mutual respect is what many women want. Not to be rescued or adored from afar, but to be genuinely and respectfully involved as an important part of a shared life. This is why a man of high value who treats a woman as an equal instead of as a delicate queen or a damsel in distress not only fits with Stoic values, but also helps to build a stronger, more real connection. Stoics believe that all rational beings are equal, and that virtue is the key to any meaningful connection. This approach fits with those ideas. Number 5, he engages deeply by truly listening. Stoics think that listening is both a social skill and a moral duty. Truly listening is more than just hearing words. It also means understanding, empathizing, and responding thoughtfully. Stoics believe that this kind of deep engagement with others leads to greater wisdom and deeper connections with others. When a guy really listens to a woman, he doesn't just take in what she says, he also picks up on her feelings, thoughts, and hidden messages. This kind of listening shows that he cares about her as a person as well as a speaker. It means giving her the time and space she needs to say what she wants to say without being interrupted or judged. When women look for a partner, they often want someone who not only hears them, but also knows and values them. Imagine that a couple is talking about their plans for the future. If the man listens with stoicism, he won't just nod along with what the woman says. He'll ask her deep questions and think about how she feels and what she wants. Not only does this make her feel valued and understood, but it also helps build trust and mutual respect, which are two things that are necessary for any long-term relationship. Stoicism also tells us that good communication is more than just sharing information. It's about connecting with others on a deeper level by listening with care and consideration. Displays that he is not only thinking about himself, but is also truly interested in what his partner is feeling and thinking. Because he can understand how others feel and wants to have a connection that goes beyond surface-level interaction, this makes him a desirable companion. Stoics might agree that listening with your heart and ears creates a sense of presence and attentiveness that makes the other person feel truly seen and heard. This kind of deep, empathetic listening can turn conversations into meaningful exchanges that strengthen the bonds between people, making a man not just a listener, but a cherished confidant. By following the Stoic principles of attentive and thoughtful listening, a man not only improves his personal virtues, but also becomes more attractive and valued as a partner. This level of engagement shows that he isn't just taking part in a talk, he really wants to understand and value his partner's point of view on the world. This strengthens their relationship and makes their shared life better. Number 6. He exudes a passion for life and adventure. A person's passion and zest for life are two things that make them interesting. Stoicism, which pushes people to live fully and enjoy life's experiences, values these qualities a lot. This fits well with the idea of having a sense of adventure. A man who follows this Stoic principle not only interacts with the world around him, but also encourages those around him to do the same. Women are especially drawn to men who are passionate about their pursuits, whether they are professional goals, hobbies, or personal growth goals. This passion is einek. It suggests a life full of purpose and excitement, which is highly attractive. It's not just about seeking thrills. It's about a deep engagement with life, a desire to explore, learn, and grow. These kinds of men are seen as lively and dynamic, and they naturally attract others who want to share in these enriching experiences. For example, think about a man who plans a date that isn't just dinner and a movie, but also hiking to a scenic overlook or exploring a new city with his date. These aren't just fun. They create memories and show that he values sharing meaningful moments over doing the usual, often passive things. His openness to new experiences shows that he is living a full life, which is in line with the Stoic ideal of active participation in the world. This adventurous spirit also shows that he doesn't fear the unknown, which is a sign of a deeper emotional and psychological depth. A Stoic adventurer uses these experiences not only for fun, but also as chances to grow and learn, embracing both the highs and lows of life with equal poise. This balance is appealing because it shows that he isn't just looking for adrenaline, but is really open to the whole range of life's experiences. A man with a real sense of adventure and a strong love for life brings a lot of energy to a relationship. He invites his partner on a journey that isn't just about seeking excitement, but also about discovering the world and oneself within it. This makes him not only attractive, but also a great companion for anyone who values deep growth and the joy of living actively and with purpose. By taking a Stoic approach to adventure and desire, this man shows that his love for life isn't a passing whim, but a long-term meaningful pursuit. His passion isn't just for adventure, but also for living by his principles, which makes him an inspiring and desirable partner. When someone is excited about life and new experiences, they give off an energy that makes people want to join them. This kind of desire is more than just excitement. It's a deep, lasting love for the things that life has to offer and a never-ending need to find out more. People like this often leave a lasting impact, inspiring others to live their lives with the same energy and enthusiasm. We will talk about some important ideas in this lesson that show what it means to be excited about life and new experiences, and how this attitude can help our own growth and the world around us. Accept your curiosity. Curiosity is the drive to find out more about the world and learn new things. Important, someone who is enthusiastic is naturally interested. This makes them want to learn new things and have new adventures. Practice. Make it a habit to ask questions, look for new things, and be willing to learn. This way of thinking makes life interesting and full of chances. Develop resilience. To be resilient is to be able to bounce back quickly from problems. Important. People who are daring often face problems and setbacks, but their drive keeps them going. Application. Change the way you think so that you see mistakes and problems as chances to grow. Accept that setbacks are a part of the trip and keep going. Be present in the present. Living in the moment means giving your full attention to what you are doing at the moment. Meaning, passionate people enjoy every moment, noticing how beautiful and exciting the present is. Use. Be mindful and pay attention to the current moment. Instead of dwelling on the past or worried about the future, focus on the things that are happening right now. Follow your passions. Without stopping, passions must be relentlessly pursued, which means giving your time and energy to what you love. Important. People who are passionate about what they do put money into their hobbies, which makes their lives fuller and more lively. Use. Figure out what you're passionate about and put that first. Make it a habit to do things that get you excited and motivated on a daily basis. Motivate others and share with them. Sharing and inspiring others means getting other people excited about what you're doing and encouraging them to do the same. Why this matters. Passion spreads. Sharing your love of life and adventure can make a good difference in other people's lives. As an application, be a source of motivation and encouragement. Share your stories to inspire others to follow their dreams and build a community of people who share your interests. Passion for life and journey isn't just a state of mind, it's a way of life that includes being curious, strong, mindful, dedicated, and inspired. By having these traits, you not only make your own life better, but you also inspire and lift the people around you. Take a positive attitude toward the journey and let your love of life and adventure lead you to a satisfying and amazing life. Number 7. He values honesty and rejects deception. It's impossible to overstate how important honesty is in a relationship. This idea comes from Stoic philosophy, which encourages clear, honest conversation and actions that are in line with one's true nature and beliefs. Stoicism teaches us that honesty is both a moral choice and an important part of any meaningful human connection. A high-value man, then, chooses to be honest not only because it's the right thing to do, but also because it's the smart thing to do. Women, like everyone else, are naturally drawn to people who are honest about their intentions and actions. They like a partner who doesn't play games or use complicated strategies, preferring instead to talk things out straight. This clarity and honesty makes it possible to build trust and respect, which are two important things for any long-term relationship. Think about a relationship where one partner doesn't tell the other about their feelings or goals. This can cause confusion. Being consistently honest and dependable, on the other hand, not only builds trust, but also creates a safe space where both partners feel valued and understood. Furthermore, honesty in a relationship shows that a person respects themselves and their partner and is not just interested in surface interactions, but is genuinely seeking a connection. For example, if a disagreement arises, an honest man will talk about it openly instead of hiding his discontent or manipulating the situation. This approach not only resolves potential conflicts more effectively, but also strengthens the relationship by reinforcing mutual respect and understanding, which is in line with Stoic teachings. Being honest and dependable doesn't mean sticking to the truth no matter what. It means being true to your values and communicating them in a thoughtful way. A man who can find the balance between being honest and being sensitive is likely to attract a high-quality woman who values authenticity and depth in a relationship. If you want to find and keep a relationship with a woman of substance, you must be honest and dependable. Being honest, staying true to your word, and standing firm on your views are all qualities that will not only help you find a good partner, but also build a relationship that is both fulfilling and long-lasting, which is in line with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with nature and virtue. Number 8. He knows how to make her laugh. Being strong and finding inner peace are important in the idea of Stoicism. A quick look might make the role of laughter seem unimportant, but a closer look shows that Stoics also see joy and harmony as important parts of a well-lived life. Man, especially when it comes to relationships, knows how important laughter is for making and keeping a link that is happy and peaceful. Not only does laughter make us feel better physically, it also releases endorphins, which are natural chemicals that make us feel good and improve our happiness. People can bond deeply through laughter, which softens the edges and bridges gaps between them. Laughter also lowers stress and tension, making the environment lighter and more forgiving, which is perfect for building relationships. Being able to make a woman laugh isn't just about being funny for the sake of it. It's about showing that you have a spirit and a positive outlook on life. His ability to make people laugh shows that he is confident, not too attached to the seriousness of life, and can face the world with a balanced view. Women are especially interested in men with this trait because it means they can handle the challenges of life with a positive attitude and strong will. Think about couples who get through tough times together. Their ability to laugh through it all often brings them closer together. These shared moments of laughter make memories and build a foundation of mutual joy and respect. It's not just the laughter that echoes during the good times, it's also the smiles that shine through the bad ones. When a man uses humor to connect with and engage with a woman, he does so because he knows that humor is a way of seeing the world that can make life's challenges easier to handle and its joys even more delightful. By including laughter in his relationships, he not only shows that he can enjoy life, but he also invites his partner to share in this joyful view. From a Stoic point of view, a man who values and cultivates laughter knows that it is more than just the best medicine. It is an important part of lasting relationships and a happy life, reflecting the core Stoic values of harmony, resilience, and joyful engagement with the world around him. People say that laughing is the best therapy, and they're right. It can help people understand each other better, build relationships, and get along with each other. That someone knows how to make her laugh means they get her sense of humor, can tell what she's feeling, and know when to add humor to a chat. To have this skill, you need to be more than just funny. You also need to be understanding, alert, and truly interested in her happiness. Figuring out her sense of humor. To know what makes her laugh, you have to understand her unique sense of humor. Adapting your humor to her tastes, whether she likes witty chat, silly jokes, or clever wordplay, shows that you care and are paying attention. Being aware and paying attention. Seeing how she reacts to different kinds of humor can help you figure out what makes her laugh. You can figure out what kind of humor will work best for her by paying attention to what she likes and doesn't like, and even her mood at the moment. How to use humor to lower tension. To relieve stress and make people feel more at ease, humor can be very useful. It shows emotional intelligence to know when and how to use humor to lighten the mood during a tough time. Telling inside jokes. Inside jokes can help people feel closer to each other and more connected. Laughtering together can turn into beloved memories and a unique part of your relationship. being 100% real and genuine. When it comes to comedy, being real is very important. When you use humor that really hits home for you, it will make the laughter more genuine and important. If you try to be funny when you're not really, it might come off as fake and not have the effect you want. If you can learn the art of making her laugh, you can connect with her on a deeper, more enjoyable level, which will make your relationship stronger. Number 9. He demonstrates initiative and decisive action. Leadership, by example, a philosophy that values self-control, says that taking the lead and being decisive are important traits of a good person. These traits affect how someone is seen in relationships, especially by women who value confidence and assertiveness in a partner. When a man takes the lead in a situation, it's not about dominance or control, but about showing that he can make thoughtful decisions and act on them. This kind of leadership is attractive because it signals competence, confidence, and the ability to handle responsibilities, which are traits that make a relationship safe and stable. For example, if a couple is planning a vacation, a man who takes the lead might research destinations, suggest activities that they would both enjoy, and handle the planning. Logistics. He's not trying to take control away from his partner. Instead, he's planning an adventure that they can both enjoy. This shows that he's interested, ready to contribute, and excited about spending time with her. This proactive approach is deeply in line with Stoic principles. Stoicism does not encourage people to be passive. Instead, it urges them to use their common sense and persist in doing what they think is right. This is also true in relationships. A Stoic leader will not only make decisions based on their own wants, but will also think about the needs and wants of both partners. Moreover, being ready to take risks is another part of this trait. A man who isn't afraid to try new things, like changing careers or moving to a new city, shows that he is strong-willed and flexible, which are important traits for a partner to see in a partner. By taking the lead and making things happen, a man embodies the Stoic virtues of courage, practical wisdom, and justice. He acts courageously by taking risks, uses wisdom to make smart decisions, and makes sure his actions are fair by thinking about how they will affect his partner. This balanced way of leading makes him not only a desirable partner, but also a reliable and respected one. By showing these traits, he not only builds a strong and supportive relationship, but also inspires admiration and respect from his partner, deepening their connection and making them both happy. There are many areas of life where being able to take the lead and make quick decisions is a sign of leadership and personal success. These traits are important for both reaching your own goals and motivating and leading other people. Realizing possibilities and problems and taking action to solve them is an example of initiative. To move decisively, you need to be sure of your choices and have confidence in them, even when things are uncertain. When put together, these traits can turn potential into success and encourage others to do the same. See both opportunities and challenges. Proactive mindset. Always be aware and alert, so you can see possibilities and problems as they arise. This proactive method lets people respond quickly and effectively. When a new project is announced at work, don't wait to be given work. Instead, offer to lead or help based on your skills and interests. Take charge and responsibility. Take responsibility for your choices and deeds. It builds trust and confidence to take responsibility for results, whether they are good or bad. If a team project runs into problems, you should take responsibility for them and suggest ways to fix them instead of pointing the finger elsewhere. Make a plan for what to do. Strategic thinking. Make a clear, doable plan to deal with the problems or opportunities you've found. Break the plan up into steps that you can handle. Example: if you see a skill gap that could affect how well you do your job, make a plan to learn what you need to learn. Be sure of yourself and act quickly. Being decisive. Quickly make choices based on good information and act on them with confidence. Hesitation can cause you to miss chances and have less of an effect. In a problem, you should quickly look at the situation, decide what the best thing to do is, and then do it right away. Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Continuous improvement. Look back at what you did afterward to learn and get better. Change your plans based on what did and did not work. Example: when you're done with a project, think about what went well and what could have been done better so that you can do future projects better. For personal and professional growth, it's important to show courage and take decisive action. You can make a big difference in the world and inspire others to do the same by seeing chances, taking responsibility, planning ahead, acting with confidence, and learning from your mistakes. These traits not only help you reach your goals, but they also make you a trustworthy and good boss. By following these rules, you can turn problems into chances to grow and be successful. Number 10. He doesn't fear losing her. One important Stoic concept is that people should stay calm and independent no matter what is going on around them, including relationships. When thinking about the dynamics of attraction and loyalty in a relationship, this Stoic virtue is especially useful. A man who follows Stoic principles is not motivated by fear of losing. Instead, he keeps a calm, sure of himself attitude that makes other people want to be around him. Too much fear of losing a partner can make someone clingy and manipulative, which can push the partner away, which is the exact thing that person wants to avoid. Stoicism teaches that detachment is important, but not in the sense of not caring. Detachment is important because it helps you stay true to yourself and keep your cool even when you might lose something. This grounded method says that self-respect and confidence are naturally attractive traits. Think about a man who likes his hobbies, keeps up with his friends, and works toward his goals. His life is rich and satisfying on its own, and his happiness doesn't depend on his partner. This independence can make him more attractive because it shows he's not looking for someone to complete him, but rather someone to add to his already full life. Also, a man who isn't afraid to say no or have plans of his own is a challenge in a good way. He's not playing games or being purposely hard to find. He's genuinely living a full, active life. Women often find this attractive because it stands in contrast to a man who seems desperate or dependent. Because it shows that the partner cares about himself and his needs, others will learn to do the same. A Stoic view would also say that fear of losing a relationship is an attachment that needs to be looked at and dealt with. By developing a sense of self-sufficiency and realizing that all external things, including relationships, are ultimately out of one's control, a man can approach his relationships with a calm assurance that is both attractive and stabilizing for some, abides by Stoic principles, and also makes the world a better, more link that changes over time. His dynamic equanimity and independence help build relationships based on mutual respect and genuine affection, instead of neediness or fear. Strength and balance are what eventually bring people together and keep them there. That's all for today's talk about the 10 attractive traits of a high-value man from the point of view of a Stoic. Now that we've talked about the traits that make you unique and also deeply connect with others, especially in how you build and keep relationships, remember that these traits aren't just about attracting people right away. They're also about building respect and admiration that lasts. If you're just starting out on this journey, keep in mind that developing these traits takes time and hard work. Pay attention to the traits you think will help your relationship and personal growth the most. Dynamics. Getting better is a process, and every step you take is a step toward becoming the man you want to be. If you like these ideas and want to use them in your own life, please leave a comment below. You can also say, "I'm a high-value man," to show that you're committed to personal growth. Your comments and interactions are what keep these discussions going, lively and meaningful. Before you leave, make sure to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to the channel for more content that will help you improve yourself with confidence. Also, don't forget to share this video with someone else who could use these Stoic insights. Let's get the word out about how to become valuable. People who bring good things into their lives and achieve success. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch the video on the screen right now for more helpful tips. Until next time, stay confident and determined as you work to be the best version of yourself.